Imagine you just found out you're going to live to 1,000, not 100, not 200, 1,000 years. The year you die, 2025. Sit with that number for a second. What's the first thing you'd do differently? Most people say nothing, and that's the problem. Because if you had 1,000 years, you'd probably spend the first 50 the exact same way. School, job, apartment, stress, scroll, sleep, repeat. Just like now, just with more time. That's the first thing psychologists who study longevity notice. More time doesn't change what you do with it. It changes what you put off. You'd stop rushing. And stopping rushing is actually a trap. With 1,000 years, you wouldn't learn that language this month. You'd learn it next century. That book you want to write? After your third career change. That conversation you keep meaning to have with your dad? You've got time. Except your dad is still going to die on a normal timeline. That's where it gets heavy. Everyone you love right now, your parents, your friends, your first dog, they live on a human clock. You don't anymore. You'd watch every person from your first life die before you even turn 200, and then you'd have to rebuild. New friends, new family, new love. Actually, love is the strangest part. Would you stay with the same person for 1,000 years? Most marriages today struggle to last 30. 1,000 years is 33 lifetimes of partnership. You'd either build something so deep no human in history has ever experienced it, or you'd both slowly become completely different people who have nothing left to say to each other, because that's what time does. By year 300, the you sitting here today would be gone. Not dead, just replaced. Every belief you have right now, every fear, everything you think defines you, overwritten so many times that the person in year 300 would barely recognize who you were at the start. Same memories, completely different person. Philosophers call this the ship of Theseus. If you replace every single plank of a ship one by one, at what point does it stop being the same ship? At what point would the 1,000-year-old version of you stop being you? There's no clean answer. But here's what psychology does know. Humans need pressure to create meaning. Every story you love, every movie, every book, every person you admire is built on limitation. The hero only becomes a hero because time is running out. The love only feels real because it could end. The moment only matters because there will not be another one exactly like it. Take away the deadline and something quietly dies. Research on people who retire early, who finally have all the time in the world, shows that within 2 years, many fall into depression, not from boredom exactly, from the loss of stakes. Nothing feels urgent. Nothing feels necessary. 1,000-year life might sound like freedom, but it might actually be a very long, very slow lesson in how urgency is what makes things feel worth doing. The people who study death, not to be morbid but seriously, find the same thing consistently. People who know they're dying don't say they wish they'd had more time. They say they wish they hadn't taken the time they had for granted. They wish they'd felt the weight of it sooner. So maybe the question isn't, what would you do with 1,000 years? Maybe the question is, what are you doing with the years you actually have? Because you're not living on a 1,000-year clock. You're living on the only one you've got, and it's already running.